the little cog icon on the top right of the screen, and clicking on Setup there will cause a new tab to display. And here we see the menu panel on the left-hand side. So the order, the structure of this, as I said, is very similar to the classic stuff. We're going to have a look at creating a new user. So we go to the users drop down and select the users option. So we click the new user button. The required fields are the user's name and an email address that's going to be tied to the user account. That email address can't be used in another instance of Salesforce. So if somebody was with an organization previously and they're trying to carry their email address with them, that won't work. So let's say I'm going to create a user called James Tester, and the email address will be test@test.com. My username will default to the email address as soon as I click in the username field, and it'll assign a nickname to me. So all I've needed to do is put in the name and the email address, and Salesforce looks after the rest of that stuff. Now I need to specify which user license I'm going to assign to my new user account. Because this is a training setup, I have a whole pile of different license types available. Often with our members, they're restricted in terms of what licenses are actually available to them. And sometimes it's a question of deactivating another user to make a user license available. But the key thing here is that the security profile is linked to the license type that you select. So if I say full Salesforce license, now I have the option of all of these security profiles. If I switch to Force.com user license, only that security profile is available for that license. So this is one of the common questions. I've created a new user, but I can't assign them the correct profile. It's probably because the license type isn't correct. So I'm going to make my new user a contract manager. I will also make them a marketing user at this stage, and that provides access to campaigns, mass email, and so on. And the final thing I would do for this user account is to ensure that the generate new password and notify user immediately checkbox on the bottom of the page is ticked. That means that when I click save, an email goes out to the email address I provided here with a link to the login page, and that user is then asked to set up their own password for that.